lastly, for our DC news, promise, then we'll move on to some other stuff. Um, oh boy, we gotta kind of. There's been a big old nuke that's dropped when it comes to anything DC, so we gotta do a head count. Oh, what was that line from Atlantis, the Lost Emperor, that forgotten Disney movie? All right, sound off if you're dead. All right, that's what we're gonna do with DC. What's still happening? What's not? Because surprisingly, there's some stuff that is actually sticking around, but it seems like I just feel so bad for you, man, Josh, because
No.
you pulled the blind bullseye out of nowhere, calling the Static Shock movie as your big bold prediction. They'll announce a Static Shock movie, and they did, and it was beautiful. And they were gonna work. They were working on the script, and the casting was right around the corner. And it seems like it's been stalled indefinitely, along with some other projects. So projects like Static Shock, the Sasha Kaye starring Supergirl movie, the Green Lantern Corps movie, which okay, that had been there,
That was still happening.
that
Hold
had
on,
been in
what?
development, like absolute, not even limbo. That had been like the what's it? Teen Titans Go to the Movies, the Beyonders.
Yeah,
What was their name? Like the people in between dimensions. That's what the Green Lantern Corps movie was. A J.J. Abrams Superman movie.
that was happening.
That's probably a good thing from some stuff we were hearing about it. They want to get back to a traditional Superman. These movies have not been canceled. It's the polite way of saying they haven't been canceled, but progress on them have stalled, which as someone that got excited in 2017 when the Nightwing movie got announced, and that still has not quote unquote officially been canceled. It's just been stalled. Yeah, join the club, guys. These movies are all canceled. And on the TV side, it seems incredibly likely that Titans and Doom Patrol has been canceled, to which our loyal listeners at home, is it sad that me of all people, when I see Titans is being canceled, I'm not sad, but I'm not happy either. I'm so indifferent to the show's removal. I'm
Yeah.
just going, oh no, no more live action Nightwing. Oh no, no more ruining live action Nightwing. So like no more Titans, but oh, no more Titans. Like it's no one less show that I actually have to force myself as a commitment to watch, because that's essentially what Titans became. I'm a little sad about Doom Patrol. That was genuinely a good show. And now poor
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser cannot catch a break because Batgirl and Doom
Yeah.
Patrol, Warner Bros. Discovery, make it up to Brendan Fraser somehow. I don't care how you make it happen, but make it up to the man. Give Brendan Fraser every starring role in every upcoming DC movie. That is non-negotiable. That has to be what happens moving forward. He is your new
Okay.
Superman.
I got this. I got the perfect band-aid for this. Okay. So
A cup of coffee? That's a deep cut reference for
no,
Park fans.
no. So Brendan Fraser is now Clayface. And not just any Clayface, the Clayface version from the Harley Quinn show, where he loves to play all the other roles. And so he's always in every DC movie and always exists.
I love that so much.
And like just Brendan Fraser as Clayface in general would be fantastic, no matter what direction you go in that role. But like just having like this is kind of terrible, but like Clayface be the Stan Lee of the DC universe, where he just shows up in everything. I'd love that. That would be great. But yeah, it is like Doom Patrol is one of those. I remember watching the first season and being like, this show has no right to be as good as it is. That's like, wow, okay, cool. Of taking a team that nobody really had heard about. That's it, unless you're like a hardcore DC comic book nerd, in which case, like, go outside. There's sunlight. But like, yeah, I'm so indifferent about Titans. I'm all the movies that were being sold. It sucks about Static Shock, because not just because like I called it, but like also like Static Shock was the one I really, really, really want. And I think a lot of people really, really want. And especially if he was to team up with Blue Beetle, like that really works for me on a lot of levels. We're not surprised about Green Lantern Corps. I was more surprised that that it was still on the docket than anything else.
Yeah, which, as far as we know, the TV show, which is why I have Alan Scott on the graphic, as far as we know, the TV show is still happening. It's the movie that got scrapped, which, I mean, the movie was in limbo long enough. But, like, the Finn Wittrock starring Green Lantern movie, the show, that's still happening for HBO Max, as far as we know. That didn't get out and out canceled.
Interesting.
I think of all these ones that are in development limbo now, I think Static Shock has the best chance of escaping said limbo, and here's why.
Agreed.
Look at the people that got canceled. Supergirl, Green Lantern Corps, and then Elseworlds version of Superman. They have been very open and honest from the get-go, saying, we want to rebuild our established brands of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. They don't want Elseworlds characters yet. They want to solidify the recognizable characters that people already know. They want to get back to a recognizable Clark Kent as their go-to Superman, not a Elseworlds Earth Superman, which could have been interesting, but I get wanting to focus back to what people are familiar with. Same goes for Supergirl. Of more people, tough to say, but more people probably care about Superman than Supergirl. We could still get a Supergirl movie at some point. It'd just be further down the road. And Green Lantern, just cut that thing off now, because it's been destroying the tree because it's withered so much, just because there's been no movement. However, not everything got the axe. We were very nervous about this when Batgirl got canceled. Like, oh, balls, Blue Beetle was announced around the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Beetle is safe. It is safe. Because
thank goodness.
Pretty early on, they're like, nah, Blue Beetle's great. This has to be a theatrical release. They got that guy from Cobra Kai. He's marketable. He's going to be a huge star someday.
Get out of here.
Dude.
No, I know
you haven't seen it.
That was a forced Cobra Kai reference for you.
It's not, though. Xolo Maridueña is fantastic in that show. It's the only thing people know him from.
That's like, but like that, we're going to have to start, like, actually having jars, and we're gonna have to have a Cobra Kai jar for you.
We don't reference Cobra Kai that much, but also
you're right.
When we reference Blue Beetle, it's gonna be hard not to mention Cobra Kai because it's the only person in this that we know from anything else.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm taking that.
But also, like, they dropped the trailer for Cobra Kai season 5 today, and I told Heather I would be very curious how they hide his physique this season, because he definitely bulked up quite a bit to be Blue Beetle. So I'm curious how they hide that. But Blue Beetle is safe. It is coming to theaters, and it will solve all the problems of the world because we're finally getting a Blue Beetle movie, and I cannot wait. It was always promised to be theatrical. I'm just happy it made the cut. And on the TV side, Peacemaker is making the cut too. We're getting at least a season 2 of Peacemaker, and also supposedly whatever James Gunn is working on with Idris Elba, so probably a Bloodsport series. That is even less shocking because Peacemaker season 1 was like their most viewed show ever besides Game of Thrones, and because Peacemaker raised the bar in terms of superhero television of what is truly possible. Like, yes, we will laugh at a man's butt, but at the same time, seeing John Cena play on keyboard will make you bawl your eyes out. And when we hear the words "dye beard" now, you actually get sad and realize the meaning behind it. It's so good. Peacemaker's so good, and I can't wait to see more. And I'm glad that's surviving the cut. Obviously, you're more excited for Blue Beetle, but of the two, why Blue Beetle more excited? Are you more excited for?
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, because I'm very excited about Peacemaker season 2. I mean, I don't know where we go from here, but like at the same time, just give me like 4 episodes, 45 minutes each of John Cena just doing random stuff with his team. I'm down. I'm super down. I have no issues with that. Blue Beetle, I think, is just, I'm excited to get some of the more younger / newer heroes in. So, and to me, Blue Beetle it's still fresh. It's not Batman. It's not Superman. It's not Wonder Woman. It's somebody new to the general audience, and somebody that's not just some white rich dude. It's a kid who actually has to go through stuff, and that's super cool. And I'm super excited about the storytelling possibilities of that.